Our enterprise is a part of a large production association in Voronezh, which is engaged in the production of medicines. We use various pharmaceutical equipment that meets the requirements and standards of GMP for production of products, a unit for dehydration of aqueous solutions, and extracts in a fluidized bed apparatus, rotary tablet machines, an automatic line for packaging tablets into plastic film and foil, and other high-tech machines and apparatuses. Early last year, we received a large order for a biopreparation in penicillin vials. Penicillin bottles are glass bottles in which powders, granules and liquids are dispensed. Implementing the order at our facility was impossible without the purchase of new equipment. We have equipment in our bottling and capping area for bottling into penicillin bottles. We decided to buy equipment for sealing penicillin bottles with aluminum caps as well. Vial capping is a process in which vials are automatically fed and capped. We decided to purchase modern equipment for sealing penicillin vials. I have been working at our company as a chief engineer for 15 years, and am used to doing my job properly and working only with specialists. I took the choice of a filling machine seriously. I didn't search for equipment on the internet, because very often a pretty picture hides unprofessionalism. I visited the International Exhibition of Equipment, Raw Materials and Technologies for Pharmaceutical Production, which took place in Moscow. There were many penicillin cap machines on display, companies from all over the world. I chose 3 that best suited my requirements, and took contacts from the representatives of the companies. The selected automatic equipment had to be coordinated with the management, and then I concluded a contract for the supply. Back at the company, I started contacting the representatives of the equipment manufacturers by phone. A company from Germany agreed to supply bottling equipment, but asked me to come and sign the contract in person. Unfortunately, I could not travel to the EU, as I did not have a visa, and the visa process would have taken at least 3 months. One company from China sent me a catalog of products by mail. I took a long time to choose, but I could not figure out whether the equipment can automatically seal penicillin vials, what the performance of the machine. The third manufacturer from Krasnodar listened to me, and said that he could make the equipment only in 6 months, citing the large volume of orders. I had to refuse, since I needed the machine in the shortest possible time. A machine had to be found, and I realized that I would not be able to do it on my own. This made me a little less confident. However, the manager of the company in Krasnodar helped me out here. He suggested a specialist in pharmaceutical equipment supply, who could find another option of equipment. Following his advice, I turned to a specialist mediator from Moscow. At that time I had no idea that I was doing the right thing. The manager listened to me, asked some clarifying questions about the material of bottles, the required productivity, the production time. I was pleased with his professional and business-like approach. After preliminary consultations, he suggested a machine for filling and capping penicillin vials. A specialist of this company sent me an email with a video of the proposed machine, which clearly demonstrates the equipment itself and its capabilities. The machine is simple, push-button operated. Penicillin vials are placed in a round metal tray. The equipment consists of a conveyor that feeds the penicillin vials, a rotating table, where the penicillin vials with gray caps are sealed. Red caps with aluminum inserts are fed from the chute. After capping, the vials go on a conveyor belt to a collection point. 1 month after signing the contract, we received the equipment for sealing penicillin vials with aluminum caps, and in 3 weeks we started to fulfill the order and deliver the biopreparation to the customer. The machine works perfectly. There were no failures in operation. Initially I was skeptical about choosing a manager, relying on my own experience, but I realized that one should always learn, and not be afraid to trust a professional.